folks, here we are back on the Let's Go Fishing show, and welcome to everybody tonight. And as you can see, I've got my two best buddies right here, and my companions, Bill and Mike.
Hey, it's always good to be here, Steve.
Good to have you, Bill.
Hey, Mike, always good to be with you, old boy.
Yeah, you too, mate.
So we're glad to have them here tonight, and want to say hello to Dad and Polly, for sure. And Dad, you can rest a little bit now. I've got Mike cornered over here. And I'm going to tell y'all something that really, really made me feel great there. What was it, Mike? Saturday? Yeah. We pulled into Hardee's there at Kingston. We're getting a late start. I don't know, it was about 9 o'clock or so. And Mike, we pulled over out of the way, and I sat in the truck, and he ran in there to get him a biscuit. And while he was in there, this guy inside Hardee's there, Mike's got that Let's Go Fishing logo on the side of his truck. Well, he didn't know the gentleman, but he hollered at him by name. So, Mike, tell me the rest of the story there.
You just want to know if we was catching any crappie. I said, no, you made me pour all my minerals out there that couldn't go crappie fishing no more.
Yeah. So
I'd take you bass fishing.
Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to tell that gentleman. He said he's watched every week, and I want to tell him hello, and I wished he'd call in and let us know who he is. And but it's good to hear that kind of news and that kind of thing, that people's watching and that kind of stuff. Makes us feel like we're doing good, Bill.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So
we are doing good, son. We got some good film here to show the people, and we show them what we catch them on.
Mm-hmm.
We show them how deep we catching them, and everything else. And all they got to do is just do the same thing that we're doing. Go.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You can't catch them sitting on the front porch or sitting on the couch, Bill.
No, you sure can't.
The only thing that make a fisherman real happy is to catch one every cast, but he knows he ain't going to.
That don't work for the best, though. That don't work with the best, Mike, does it, son?
No. We've had times we've caught them back to back, or 3 or 4 straight in a row, or maybe a dozen, then they finally wire out and that's over. But I will say this, like I said, it's good to hear that gentleman been watching the show and recognized us there, recognized old Mike, and yeah, we put the minnows up, Mike. And but I'm gonna tell you, when I tell you this fishing report we got tonight, you'll probably want to get it back out, get the minnow bucket out.
That's right.
Because they catching them crappie over on Loudon.
Yeah, they sure are.
They are, Bill. They catching them over.
I got first-hand information on that, son. Yeah, they catching some good crappie over there.
Yes, sir. They sure are. According to what I mean, the guy told me him and his buddy had 30 in less than 2 hours over there the other day, but they catching them deep.
Yeah.
They catching them out there 33, 35 feet. They sure are. And he said it didn't take them just less than 2 hours, and they had their 30 and was going back to the house.
Yeah.
And then another guy told me his buddy's been over there wiring them out for the last week.
Yeah.
And I had a feller tell me today that his buddies was up in the Kingston steam plant area throwing off the bank, and said they had 30 big ones up there.
Yeah.
In about 6 foot of water.
And you know that's the way a lot of people that fishes for them, they walk the bank.
Right. Yes, sir.
Sure
do. And but you know, we're going to show the film here in a little bit. But Mike and I, we caught them 2 down there last Saturday. Or we actually caught 5 or 6, but they was 3 or 4. The 4 of them was too small to keep, and then the other 2 was nice ones, and they was 33, 34 foot deep.
Yeah.
And caught them.
Yeah.
So, and then Mike got desperate, and he put him on a little split shot above his hook there, and hooked him on a minnow there, and put a floater on him. He still didn't get it done.
Be dang.
He was in that 3 or 4 foot of water. Still couldn't get bit. So. It's crazy right now. I mean, there ain't no two ways about it.
Well, it's like me and you. I mean, we go up there and we catch these 2 real good fish right off, and then we had 2 nice stripers right off, and then the rest of the dadgum day we just catch them there 14, 15, 16-inch fish.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get down there to where the good ones was. I think that the bank fishermen, the bank fish that's in there, they're down there 12, 15 feet, and they get you bait before it gets down there where the good ones are.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. It's the quickest one to the bait that gets it, you know. Who knows how many times these 2 or 3 of them comes out there after that bait, but that one gets it.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
You know, many a time we've had one follow or 2 following one up,
right.
trying to get the bait out of its mouth.
Yes, sir.
And that clear water, you can see that a lot. So,
Remember back, bluegill was eating us up.
yeah,
The catfish was eating us up. And then we turned around and started bass fishing and catching the dang drum in there in 2 foot of water.
Yeah.
You know. And,
Yeah.
The stripe, we caught plenty of stripe too. Caught some deep.
Hey,
some
right.
shallow.
It's just simple, son.
Mhm.
When you
Everybody.
think you know what you do, they'll make a fool out of
Yeah,
you.
they
won't
sure
they, son?
they sure will.
That's the way they've been doing me for all these years.
That's right. It's when you think you got them figured out, look out, they'll change. And also, too, I want to say congratulations to Mike Melton. He won the Morristown Marine Tournament on Norris last week, had 21 pounds something, and he won about $16,000. So congratulations to Mike Melton and
That's
his
right.
partner.
Hey, I tell you one thing, son. Old Mike is a tough fisherman.
He's a tough fisherman.
And when you're on Norris, son, you've got to contend with him. You really have.
Yes, sir. He's tough up there. Ain't no doubt about it. And then also Jack Dunaway and Mike Byers won the Bill Williams tournament on Loudon last Saturday.
Is that right?
They sure did. They sure did. Which it was tough fishing. They had about 17 pounds, 16, almost 17 pounds, but they won $2,000.
Hey, can't beat that.
Can't
That's
beat
right.
that at all.
Old Jack, I guarantee you, old Jack, he's a tough fisherman himself, son.
He is. He sure is. Ain't no 2 ways about it. But congratulations to those 2 guys.
Yes, sir.
For the wins that they had, and definitely tough, and they ain't they hard to beat, Bill. Sure are. Got a lot of good information here after tonight on these tournaments and stuff. Fishing reports of here and there. Got a little report from Milton Hill and so on and so forth. So we're going to go to the film and hope you enjoy it. All right, folks. We got a nice fish right there now.
Oh, yeah, son. He's nice.
Yeah, boy. Sir. Come on in here, bud. Oh, yeah. Got him.
All right, old buddy.
All right, Bill.
Oh, hey, come here. Come here.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Oh, son, look at that.
Boy, that is a nice one.
That's what we're supposed to do, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Sure did. Picture of that
I
point
get him
there.
off my...
All right. You got him, old buddy.
I got him.
Yes, sir. A little slack in it there.
Get a little slack in him.
All right. Now then, see what you do.
I got him.
All righty. I'll get back on the trolling motor, buddy.
All right,
Yes, sir.
there, old buddy.
All
Put
right.
him back in there for us,
All
son.
right. Back in the water he goes, buddy. All righty. He's trying to jump in the boat again, Bill. All right, folks. Bill's got a pretty good fish on right here now. He's a dandy. He's a dandy.
He's not as good as he was when he was full.
We thought he was a good one anyway, didn't we, Bill?
He's a keeper anyway.
Right, yeah. There you go, bud.
Hey, no, we say this. He's a counter anyway.
He's a counter, yeah. I think that's about 7 or 8 we put in the boat. Maybe number 8.
Yes, sir. He's a counter anyway.
Okay, let me get the trolling motor.
Okay, buddy.
All right, Bill. That's a good deal.
All right. Back out there, Billy, do better than that. You can do better than that, old buddy.
Yeah, wind's giving us a fit, folks.
See that?
The wind is giving us a fit. All right, folks. Bill's got a pretty good fish on right
Billy
there.
boy, he got him another one here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Pretty nice little fish.
Yeah, man, ain't he pretty out
He
there?
hit good.
Good boy.
He really did, old buddy.
Yeah, he hit good. All right, buddy.
All right, there, old buddy.
You got
Come
it.
in here, old buddy. Man, just right up there in that upper lip.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
Good
sir.
deal. All right.
Oh, come on now.
That made, should be 10, Bill. We
Huh?
put, that should be number 10 right there we put in the boat.
Oh,
You need the pliers?
I need them pliers too.
Yeah, boy.
It's in behind a little old bone there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna hurt him. He's
No, just
Oh,
poke
look
it
at that.
out. Yeah, buddy.
yes, huh?
All right, Bill.
All right, old buddy.
Good deal. Let's get another.
Yes, sir.
Hey, folks, it's Monday morning, and my old buddy Bill's here with me. We up here in Cove Creek, and Bill's getting his baits out here and getting ready to go. Bill, what do you think about it?
Oh, son, I'm telling you the truth. I'm tickled to death to be here.
Yeah, me and you both, buddy. Me and you
Yes,
both.
sir.
We-
Yes, sir. I'm tickled to death to be here, old buddy.
Yeah, we may have it pretty lonesome today, but that'd be even good.
That's right. Yeah, the wind's blowing pretty stout, but that oughtn't to hurt us. We can get in and out of the wind just a little bit here. We in these winding curves here in Cove Creek, well, we'll be able to get out of it a little bit.
All right, Bill.
Hope the fish corresponds accordingly.
I agree with you. We've got some jigs on. We've got a jerk bait or two on, and a little grub or two. We're gonna swim bait. We're gonna try 'em.
We just gonna find out what they want.
I agree, Bill. Let's get after them.
Okay, old buddy.
All right, remember the sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. All right, folks. Old Bill's got our first fish on here already.
Oh, yes, sir, son. We got all kinds of rods. Got a good fish here, son. Look at this.
Yeah, buddy. I got to get her net out, Bill. I
We
forgot
gotta
to get the net out.
Gun.
Come here, buddy. All right, son.
All
There
right,
he is.
old buddy.
Yeah, boy. That's an 18-incher, Bill.
Yeah, better.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yes,
or
sir.
better.
That's all right, buddy.
Look at here. Look at there, buddy.
Man, that's the first fish, folks. We hadn't been here 5 minutes. Man, that's a dandy, Bill.
That's dandy, son.
All right, buddy. Get back to water and
Let's
get
get him
another.
again.
All right, get him again.
All right, old
There he
boy.
goes. Good deal. All right, folks. Right there's one of them wild things, ain't it, Bill?
That's one of them wild dudes. Yeah, we wore him out. He's been on there.
Yeah.
He can't get him in a hurry on this
No light tackle.
line.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Lordy. There he is. All right, we'll get him off. All right, folks. Old Bill's got another one of them wild things on here. He's way out here.
Them wild jobs.
Yeah. I see him a bulling, Bill.
Yeah,
He's headed to the middle, ain't he?
yeah. Yeah, him going around the down gum.
Yes, sir.
I don't like to catch them, but
I don't either. That blame it takes forever to get them in.
Time of fishing
Yeah,
for what you want to catch.
yeah, that's right. Them dadgum rascals took the dang gum bank over, ain't they?
Huh?
I said they took the dang bank over. Well, we getting him close. There he is.
Oh, he'd be a nice one to eat.
Yeah. There he is, old buddy. All right, come in here, buddy. Boy. Oh, yeah. Hold on just a minute here now. We don't want to break a line here. Yeah. Hold on. Every time he sees you coming towards that head, he'll slash. Oh, I almost had you. Come here. Dadgummit. Get back over here. Quit. You rascal, you. If I can get my finger in your mouth, I'll get you. Just like that.
Hey, we got the son of a bitch now. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
He's a
All right, folks. Oh, Bill got a fish on right there now. Let's see where he comes up at, Bill. Oh, no, man. Goodness gracious, man. What a fish. What a dandy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get him in the net, old Bill.
Cracker Jack.
Yes, sir, buddy. He sure is.
Buddy.
Come here, buddy. Got him, Bill.
Yes, sir. Right
Yeah,
on,
man.
buddy.
You got him, buddy. All right, let's see. Get that net out of that hook.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on just a minute.
All right, that ain't going to work there. You'll have to handle him there. I'll hit you with the net.
Let's see here a minute now, buddy.
He's on water.
Yeah, he got it all
Tangled up.
tangled up in the net.
Yes, sir.
He run the hook through those some of the little.
Yeah. Knots there on the net. Come on out there, old buddy.
Let's see. I don't know whether it won't come out.
No. Let's get him a little slack.
Hey, just a minute now.
You about to get it now, bud.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's coming out of there now.
So what about that?
Jig turned around. What the hell?
Got some of those old. What about that?
Barely got there it is, Bill. Hold on just a minute.
There you
Just
go.
like
There we
that,
go. There
buddy.
we go.
You got him now, buddy.
Now then, we got him there now, son.
Yes, sir, bud.
He's right where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, boy.
Right up in that upper part of the.
Lid button here. Need the needle nose?
Yep.
Probably will, won't we?
Yep.
All right.
He's been up in the. There we
There
go.
we go, old buddy. Yes, sir, man. That's
All
a
right.
dandy, son. That's
Well,
a
look
good.
at that color.
Yeah, and look at the eggs on that belly on rascal there. Wind's about got us blowed up on the bank. Here we go. All right, Bill. That looks good, buddy.
But it does, don't it?
Yes, sir.
That's a good fish too, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
That fish 18 inches there.
Yeah, boy. Got a good belly on him too, ain't he,
good
Bill?
belly there. And boy, look at that color though.
I know it, ain't he pretty?
Oh, in this clear water, son.
Yeah, buddy. All right, back in he goes.
Back in he goes, old buddy. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, Bill, let's get another. All right, Bill's got another fish on right here.
He ain't very big, but I tell you what, he catch it just like he's supposed to.
All right, we'll take him, buddy. Good deal, Bill. All right, Bill. Oh, yeah, I seen him down there, old buddy. Yes, sir. You can see him in that clear water, can't you, Bill? Huh?
Yes, sir. You can see him in that clear water, son.
Yeah, boy. Got him, buddy.
All right. All right, there, buddy.
Yes, sir. You can see him in that clear water, son. Sure can.
Get that little bait that we've been talking about.
Yes. The one they should have been a hit.
Yeah, boy, they ought to be hitting all now.
Yes, sir, bud. All righty, Bill. Got him, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Pretty small, man. All right. Back in the water.
Get back in there and get it out there. Get it, boy. Put another.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, don't he think he's a biggin?
Well, he just thinks he's big.
Biggin. Yeah, that's right. He just thinks he is. He sure is pretty, old Bill.
Oh, I guarantee you that.
Yeah, buddy. All right. All right, Bill's got another fish on. Pretty good looking fish there.
I can get him out from under the boat.
Get him out from under the boat, he said.
Get him out from under the boat.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, boy. Oh, yes, sir. Look at him there.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, buddy. All right, old buddy. Let's see if I can get him off.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Got him there, buddy.
Oh,
Hey, he flopped off. That's good. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Hold on. Got him there now, Bill.
oh man. Come here, old buddy. Look at that.
Yes, sir, bud. Ain't nothing wrong with that fish.
Another North Lake smallmouth, old buddy.
Pretty fish.
Pretty fish, fat,
Yeah, buddy.
good shape.
Yes, sir. All right. Back in the water he's going to go, Bill.
Back there, son.
There he goes. Oh, yeah. Took off. Took off like a streak, Bill. All right, folks. Bill's got another fish on right there. Yeah, buddy.
I'm telling you, I don't know why in the world them little fish is in there on that bank like that.
Yeah, I don't either, Bill. I don't either. But they are.
They are.
Got to be some big females here somewhere.
Yeah, they little old males are what they are.
Yeah, you're right.
There and there, I guess looking.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, there's bound to be a good one in there somewhere.
I agree.
There's been one good one took off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
Okay, old buddy.
All right, folks. I know you know Mike. He said he was through crappie fishing, and but that didn't last long. He was only through for a week. Yeah.
I told you could either decide whether you wanted to play fish for bass or whether you wanted to eat.
Yeah. Well, I had bread to eat, so I didn't need to catch nothing but bass. So anyway, here we are down here at Watts Bar on Saturday here, about 10 o'clock or so. And we're just getting started. We're crappie fishing, and remember the sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. Well, stay tuned. We hope to find these crappie here.
Yeah, we're going to enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, enjoy the sunshine, Mike said. All right, folks. We'll get back with you shortly. All right, folks. Mike's got our first keeper crappie there.
And they're about 30 foot deep.
About 30 feet, he said. All right, Mike. That'll work.
Needle nose.
You're gonna have to have the needle nose. Okay, hold on, Zach.
I got it. I got it.
He got it. All righty. Yeah. Okay, Mike. You got 14 more to go.
Let's see what he's got.
I don't know, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a big old drum.
Yeah.
We thought it was a crappie.
Yes, sir.
Man, wow.
All right.
What about that?
I don't know what to think about you. I guess we better cut that now.
Yeah.
Back here. He's got something been his rod.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, Mike. Maybe a catfish. Huh. I'll be dead blame. Brad Lockett showed up again.
That's two of them things.
I thought we sent him home.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bigger than the other one, so you had to lift him. All right. Drum City, I reckon. All right.
All right, folks. Mike's got something big on here now. I don't know what it is. Probably he thinks it might be a big cat. But we're going to get it up here in a second and see. Hopefully, if it don't break his line. You gonna have to run him down the trolling motor, Mike, or I need to crank the big engine.
I think we can handle it with a trolling motor, maybe.
All right. Yeah, you think it's a big cat. Oh, man. That's a drum. Another Brad Lockett. This getting bigger, oh. Yeah. Golly, Mike, what a drum. Man alive. Where's them other hooks at?
It's too bad you can't get crappie that big.
Boy, I heard that. Hold him up here a second. Let me see if I can get him unhooked here. Where's the needle nose?
Yeah.
Ah, that, blame it.
Just come loose.
Just come loose. Yeah, it was a cat.
Catfish, he done slimed him. There you go. Yeah, Steve did find a crappie after all.
36 feet.
36 feet. Oh, yeah, he's...
God, no. That line broke right there at the top of the hook. Boy, I'm glad he just laid there.
Huh. Very
Man,
good.
that was almost a blooper.
Almost a blooper, dude.
Get up here.
Yeah. All right, that's one for the box.
Mm.
We'll see if we can get rigged back up.
All right. Mike's got a good one on here now. We may have found these son of guns.
Yeah, he's running like a dropping. Let's see. Nope.
No, you've got Brad Lockett again.
Brad Lockett again.
Okay, Mike. There it is. All right, folks. Mike got something on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dad blame Herschel.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Sure it is.
Herschel should have stayed home.
Yeah, he should have stayed home today. Exactly right, Mike. All right. Well, back in a minute, folks.
Look here.
It's a Brad Lockett.
A Brad Lockett again. He's good at it now. We'll call that quits.
All right, Mike's got something on now, folks. Let's see what he's got. He's got another Brad Lockett. All right, we'll get back with you shortly. All right, Mike got something else on here. We don't know what it is. Maybe a cat, maybe a drum, I don't know. If it's a bass, he ought to be breaking water. But, can't tell about him.
Another big drum.
Another big drum. The son of a gun, Mike. Well, yeah, that come. Next time we come fishing, you leave Brad Lockett at home. All right, folks. Mike and I are here in Riley Creek, and he's got a little old smallmouth here. First cast he's made there this morning. Mike, you gonna let us get on the bottom? You don't hit the trolling motor. Folks, remember Let's Go Fishing. Remember the sponsors. We're going to see if we can catch a few of these bass down here today, find out what's going on. Stay tuned.
Let's see what he got there. I don't know if he's hung or whether he's got a fish. He said he had a fish. I don't know. Let's see what he is.
God dogs almighty.
Just broke his line. What do you think of that?
I want to get that bait there. Kiss my grits.
Well,
that's what you got. Mike got a striper on there, folks. Found a stripe. Alrighty. Looks good, Mike. Be careful and get him off of there. All right, folks, that Mike's moved around here and got a pretty good bass right there now. Attaboy, Mike. If I hadn't have seen him hit, you probably wouldn't have caught him.
may not have.
No, you didn't know he hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good job, Mike. Good deal. Yes, sir. He's going to try for doubles right there out of that tree. And good possibility there's another one in there. You was bumping them limbs, wasn't you, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see any limbs on that tree. Yeah. It took me 6 bumps up there the other day to get one to buy. Now, sometimes they get it when first falls in. Sometimes you kind of got to excite them a little bit. You going to show this as what not to do, Mike, or
I guess so.
or what to do?
What not to do, I'd say.
Okay. Well, if you get a bite, we'll call it what to do. And if you don't get a bite, what not to do. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Get back at it, Mike. Be back shortly, folks. I promise you we'll get another bite out of one of these trees right here in just a few minutes. All right, Mike's got another fish on there, folks. Got a boy, Mike. That's 2 good keepers. 2 good keepers. Yes, sir. I love it.
Okie dokie. Kind of swallowed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good deal. You own it. Perfect, man. Today's date is March 29. Water temperature's running about 58.5, 58.7. And Mike's after him here.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. All right, Mike's got another little bass there. Not a keeper this time, but he's caught another fish.
Structure.
On that structure, Mike said. All right, Mike, keep at it, son. We'll be back shortly, folks. All right, folks. So Bill's got a nice fish right there now.
Oh, yeah, son.
All right, folks, we're back, and as you can see, we had we were on Watts Bar twice, and crappie fishing, and bass fishing, then Bill and I on Norse twice, So tell Bill, what about you? Tell us what we caught our fish on up there the other day.
We caught most of our fish on swim bait, son.
Yeah.
And right there, that right. Old Steve had pretty good luck on that, and
Right
so
there.
did I.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That there swim bait. See how limber that thing is, buddy?
Yeah.
When it comes through the water, you wouldn't believe what kind of racket that thing makes, flipping and flopping it going on.
Yeah, it's got a lot of action,
But
ain't
that,
it, Bill?
that thing is a good little bait. It really is.
Yeah. That's basically, I don't know, we might not have caught more than a couple of fish. There, Brad's got a close up of that. Yeah, excellent, Brad. Good job. That's a good bait right there. We caught several fish on it, and several different colors and and that kind of stuff. So, like we said on the film, I think the Edgemore Outdoors has got the best selection of them things that I know of.
They got. You don't have to go no further. If you just go over at Jim's and start to looking, he got more that just hanging out there on the wall, and he ain't even got them all out.
That's right. He got the best selection I've ever seen.
Yeah, he sure has.
No doubt about it. We caught a few fish on the fly, Bill, but most of our fish come on the swim bait.
We did catch some fish on the fly, on a little 3/16 ounce fly, and a little piece of pork rind on it. And hey, they'll hit it if you put it in there where they're at.
Yeah.
And it can keep it away from the little buck bass.
Nice.
The little buck bass has moved on the bank pretty good, and that spawn. If this weather just holds here for a few days, them big old smallmouth will go on the nest.
Yeah.
I've seen them spawn in water that was 60 degrees. They don't have to have out there 70 to 75 degrees. They'll spawn at 60 degrees.
Yeah. Well, I had reports carrying on with the fishing report there. They caught a lot of bass up there last weekend on a crankbait.
Yeah.
And sure did.
Last Friday we talked to a man that caught 5 of them on a crankbait.
Sure did. And they caught them up there Saturday in that tournament. Now there's different colors of water on North. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, they sure are.
Yeah.
There's muddy.
Yeah.
There's half muddy and dingy. And then they clear water.
They sure is, Bill. That's exactly right. So you just got.
It's that way all over the lake. In some areas, you take up the Powell. You got clear water. You got dingy water. You got milky water. You got muddy water.
Yeah.
And that's Big Creek same way. The Clinch is the same way.
Yeah.
From Island F up to the way above up there toward Lone Mountain. You got every color they are up through there.
Yeah, I agree with you. And turnover water in a lot of places.
Yep.
Sure have. It just depends on where you're at and what you're doing, what you can catch them on. But there was some fish caught last weekend on the crankbait, several fish. And then during the practice for that tournament, some fish caught on the crankbaits. Mike, what about our report there? You didn't let me catch anything, so you just have to fill us in.
Well, you done pretty good on them drum and stuff there. You lost the hook off of the jerk bait you was throwing there of mine.
Yeah.
You said you was going to fix it back for me.
Yeah, well, you hadn't even done that. But I will say this, and Brad will get a close-up of this, folks. Now, that right there, this little strip of, Mike has got that thing weighted down before that fish stretched that split ring out and took the hook off of it when I was fishing with it. He's got that thing weighted down just perfect. I mean, when you stop it, it stays right where you stop it, and it really does a good job, without a doubt. And that's probably as good a color, all-purpose color, Bill.
Yeah.
The old clown color
That's right.
is caught a lot of fish.
It's super.
It is.
Yes, sir.
It is.
That clown has caught them for a long, long time now, son. It's been one of the hotter baits out there.
Yeah.
That jerk bait.
Sure has. It's something else now, and there's, like we said the other day, a few weeks ago, these baits here are a little harder to throw now, than, there's a lot of difference in that rattle in that bait.
That bait don't have as much weight in it
No.
as the other. But, I've fished that thing a many years. I've got some of the real old ones, real old ones.
Yeah.
And I fished them all over the country.
Yes.
And that bait right there it's supposed to have the best jerk bait action of any of them out there.
Yeah.
And I'm not no expert on that or anything, but now it'll catch a lot of fish. It catch a lot of fish.
Sure does. But that
That's
little
that
bit
rogue.
That's that suspending rattling rogue. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, and they just a little harder to throw. I mean, if it's calm, it throws good. When it's a little bit breezy, why it wants to twist and turn a little bit, and a little harder to throw. Usually, when I'm throwing, this is the medium size. They got one bigger and they got one smaller.
Got one smaller. That size right there is the best one that I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that's a good one. All right, Mike, you'll have to fix it up and put your hook on.
All them drums that was catching on that thing swim bait.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That thing right there will catch anything.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Can't keep from hitting that
Can't
thing
keep from
right
hitting.
there,
throw-
He's around, he's going to get
Throw
it.
that thing in there, and you wouldn't pick it up in a foot of water, or them drum would just, I mean, it was unbelievable if them drum was in there and then catching some out there in 30 foot of water, too.
Yeah.
That's what was so funny. But when we went back the other day down there, I throwed around on a lot of different things, but then when we got the flipping stick out, and that little old brown jig right there,
Peanut head.
right in them brush piles right there, and I went to flipping that in them brush piles and stuff there. What little bit of time we got to fish down there.
Joe Paul West jig.
That's it.
That's it.
That's old Joe Paul West.
Yeah.
Doggone, I love that old boy. I hadn't heard from him here lately. I want to get down there to see him. I want to just make sure that he's okay.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
think
we
that
need to
thing
check
didn't
on
have enough weed guard in it, but for no more head than it's got a 1/4 ounce right there.
Yeah.
If it bumps them limbs and hangs up, you can usually banjo it a little bit there, or off at a time or two, and it'll just come right on across
Yes,
that dang
sir.
stuff.
Yes, sir.
And,
That's a good little old trailer you got on it there,
good
too.
little old
son.
trailer
Yes, sir.
too, works good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, them fish is in them brush piles and stuff down
Yeah.
there. And in that structure, we didn't really do that much off of the rocks.
Yeah.
Caught that one little smallmouth off of some rocks there, but most of everything. And when we got back in the back of the hollers, thinking there'd be a lot better fishing back there and the water would be warmer. We didn't catch nothing out the back of them hollers, did we?
No, sure didn't. Sure didn't, Mike. It was all out there on the wood for that. Let's see here. We got a couple of things. Jim Hayes got a 613 largemouth, and I'll get the picture up hopefully next week and get that on here. But I did have it's on my phone, but you couldn't see it, and so I had to send it over here, and I'll have to send it over here to the show and let Brad and Herschel get that on the screen next week. But Jim Hayes there had a 613 out of the Candy Creek area down there.
That's a good one.
Yeah, sure was a nice one, and good. Old Jim's a good guy and hard fisherman. Congratulations to him. I told you about the crappie on Watts Bar, and let's see what else I got here. Yeah, the bass on Milton Hill. I talked to a guy last night. He's loading his boat up, and he called me back. Said they had a ball over there yesterday afternoon.
Good.
Yeah, catching some. Didn't catch no great big fish, but caught some nice keepers and a lot of fish. As on Milton Hill yesterday. So his boys were in school, and he said as soon as they got out of school, they hit the road and run down there and put in, and said they had a ball. So that sounds good there. Give a little information. Last week we talked about the pole down in Arn Hill cut through. Well, they did remove it. The bent pipe has been removed from Arn Hill, and the buoy at the mouth of Little Emery, TVA told Willie, and Willie, appreciate you pushing that on through and getting it taken care of. The lady that he contacts with TVA told him that they couldn't do anything with that buoy that was Coast Guard, but that she would contact the Coast Guard and try to get that buoy back up or get it pulled out, one of the two.
One, two.
Yeah, because it is dangerous.
It could be dangerous.
It's well, depending on the water level, it's either about that far and under the water, or it's sticking about that far out of the water.
Yeah, right.
So it definitely needs something done to it. I'd hate to hit that with my boat. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
It'd just be ruined.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd be so mad. I'd think somebody ought to be responsible for it.
You'd think they at least take a dang milk jug and 3 foot of
Put
line
and tie
on it. TWRA ought to do that just for safety purpose right
I
now,
agree.
so they get done.
I agree, Mike. It beat somebody running into it. I'll tell you that. Hit that thing running high speed, you'd be over. I mean, because it'd be like hitting that buoy's what, 9 foot tall, and that thing's that big, 20 inches round, and hit full of water. It'd be a booger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Knock a hole in the boat.
It'd knock a hole in the boat. It surely would.
Maybe knock a lower shaft off the
I
motor.
guarantee you'd tear a motor off piece.
Yeah, if it didn't knock it off the back of your boat, for sure. Okay, we're gonna get into. Let me say something about our sponsors, folks. A couple of them here. Reynolds Racing and Marine. They're going to have some side-by-sides up there at the Windrock Jamboree, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. You need to get by there if you're interested in that. And I'll say this right now, that sale, that $750 factory off sale, ends today. And if you didn't get down there by closing time, you missed it. But I'll tell you what Glenn told me. He said if you'd come by in the morning, if you was interested in one, he'd try his best to work it out where you could get that discount.
Right.
It's $750 off the price,
Yes,
and
sir.
those things are priced really well with all the accessories. But anyway, he's going to have several of those up at the Windrock Jamboree. They have one in the spring, one in the fall. He's going to be up there, and that's the 14th, 15th, and 16th of April. And so go by and check with that. And then if you're looking, he's got 5 different brands of boats down there, and 2 different brands of engines, and he's got 2 or 3 good used-looking boats down there right now. So if you're interested in a boat, and don't forget about the Phoenix. He's got 4 brand-new Phoenix boats sitting there that's priced, I mean, they're priced great if compared to everybody else's, and they are loaded with features. So remember Reynolds Racing Marine, Rome Street Grill. Like I said the other day, I stopped by there the other morning and had me some breakfast, and man,
I know what the Rome Street Grill is,
buddy. I tell you what,
man,
Bill.
I tell you what, I can't hardly pass it by, but I need to.
Well, I went in there to eat light, but I tell you what, I
Can't eat light in there,
couldn't
man.
eat light. Dadgummit. Yeah, I said. I asked for a bowl of cereal, and they just kind of laughed at me.
Yeah, that's right.
They said, we don't
like
have.
they said, it's not their fault.
No, so we got it, but you
just
don't
sit
want
there
it.
and sort of gorge yourself and you can't leave it.
Yeah, I tell you what, them biscuits and
Start
gravy and
taking the
eggs.
bypass around town. Staying in there eating
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours.
That's true, Mike.
So anyway, you got the boats there at Reynolds. Has got Citizens First Bank. Be more than glad to finance that thing for you, or one of a boat or whatever, side by side. We got the sign shop, Edgemore Outdoors. where we getting all of our baits and stuff, and can't thank them enough. And just on and on. And then also we got the Pamela Ann's Fudge. I stopped by and talked with them a little bit today, and gifts and candies, and like we said, that fudge is all over the country, folks. You may get it under a different name, but they're marketed it all over the country.
Yeah.
Biltmore House has got it over in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And Cracker Barrel's got it, but it's their product, and they're just enjoying making it and doing good with it. And I'm still trying to get Ed to bring some over here on the show and show it off to us and that kind of thing.
Tell him he needs to bring it before I go on a diet.
I'll do it. I'll pass that along. Tim's Tires, folks. You heard what Liz Phelps said the other night when she called in. How the service and stuff was down there. Now, I'll tell you this, when you pull into a place and they're full and they're backed up, you're going to have a little wait, and that's just a good sign of good pricing and good service. So,
right.
And Liz had to wait a little bit down there to get her tires put on, but once when it come her turn, she was ready, and they got her out there real quick, and she was real pleased, and I was glad to hear that. So remember Tim's Tires, and that kind of thing. Want to thank all the sponsors. Can't do the show without them. Okay, we're going to move right along, because I was hoping, I had a gentleman lined up to call me tonight, Jeremy Cole. He's the tournament director for the King Catfish, Cabela's Catfish Trail, and he was supposed to call in over here tonight and gave us some info on the tournament and what have you, and this, that, and the other, but I'll just have to do that. But anyway, that tournament's the 14th and 15th of April, and they can fish the Tennessee River, Tellico, and Fort Loudon, according to their format here. I don't know if that means they can go below Kingston or what, but anyway, I do know from talking with Marty Carpenter back in the past that there's been a couple of 100-pound catfish caught up the Tennessee River.
Yeah.
So, Bill, and according to this right here, what it says is legal waters, anglers may fish the Tennessee River on Watts Bar, Fort Loudon, and Tellico Lakes. So I guess that means they'll have to stay in the river from Kingston up to Loudon Dam on that part of it. But this is a Cabela sponsored deal. They have walleye tournament trails, I think, and bass tournament trails, and then they got the catfish trail. So if you're interested in that, you need to get online and get they're on Facebook, and it says www.facebook.com King Cat, and they spell cat with a K, USA is what the deal is on that. You guys that's listening that fish these catfish tournaments and what have you that want to get in on this, it's going to be you don't have much time, so better be calling quick, and that may be him now.
This is a big thing. I tell you what, it is.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Yeah.
Yeah, this is T.D. Lamprey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I thought I'd tell you there, now, they are up there after them stripes up there in Bull Run Creek up there around the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Up there at Clinton Highway.
Mm-hmm. They're up that far, are they?
Huh?
I said they're up the creek that far already?
Well, it's either that or me one.
All right, I heard that.
But I thought I'd warn you there now. If you go down there to Edgemore,
Yes, sir.
Outdoors, don't get them hybrid toughies.
Okay.
Because they scare them crappie away.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. I'm glad Mike, you ain't been buying them minnows, them hybrid crappies, them hybrid minnows, are you?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It may be that chartreuse color.
Yeah, it might be. Hey, something's got them scared off from us. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Did Aunt Jean there show you them new lights yet?
No, but I'm planning. I'll be by there in the morning. I hope I can get her to show them to me there in the morning.
Well, now you know she's one of them kind that keeps everything
Right.
To herself.
I hear you.
Now, I don't even know if she lets Uncle Jim there handle money.
Yeah, Jim ain't going to tell you whether she is or not. I guarantee you, he's going to keep that a secret.
Well, not if he wants to eat, anyway.
That's right, for sure.
But anyway, I thought I'd throw that at you there, and I'm glad to see Uncle Mike there's finally throwing his mini bucket away.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean, at least we can catch some fish now.
I hope so. I'm counting on it anyway.
And I was hoping that maybe you might catch some.
Right, that's what I'm hoping for right there. Yeah, that's it. That's why I wanted to get rid of the minnow bucket, because he's dry holding me all winter long now, and I'm going to get on the front of the boat and cast up there where he's at.
Well, it's either that or Uncle Bill there, because daggone, I get tired of him doing all the labor.
Yeah, I heard that, man. Appreciate the fishing report, bud. Really do.
Well, I thought I'd throw that at you there, and so have a good evening and toodaloo.
All right, man. You do the same. Appreciate it. Yellow caller.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Bill. Hello,
I'll
Mike.
be dead gum.
Hey, guys, you thought I'd already passed away.
Well, we've been looking.
Call back out of that casket, buddy, for one more try.
Gummit. Yeah, well, I was watching the chat, locker room chat a little bit last night, and they was asking where you was at.
I wasn't up to getting on it last night. I wish I had. I meant to, but I ended up going back off to sleep. Guys, what I did, I had my den remodeled, and then I moved to my living room side for a 2-week period, and, buddy, I about died. I started getting migraine headaches and throwing up. I think the remodeling job they'd done, they had to get some concrete out of one of my door entryways, to lay some hardwood flooring.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I just got deathly sick, guys. I was sick for a couple of weeks there. Couldn't do nothing.
Dadgummit.
But I'm coming back. I feel myself coming back a little bit, and my throwing arm's getting to twitch a little bit, where I think I can throw that bubblegum worm here in a few weeks.
Great.
Heck, who knows? I may be on the water before this is all over with.
Buddy, that sounds good. So. Yes, sir. We sure hope you are, Mike. That's for sure.
But I tell you what, I might as well give up on the smallmouth, because y'all are flat putting them in the boat.
Yeah. Well, we're doing our part, but there's a lot of them doing better than we are. But they are biting pretty good.
I enjoyed watching that film, guys. Those smallies, Bill, they tear me up, pal. That was a lot of fun watching that film. Hey, guys, I'll get off. Maybe somebody else calls. It's good to hear TED from Pal call in, but he's a piece of work, I'll tell you that.
Hey, you got that right.
All right, guys. I'll let you need me.
Thank you, Mike. Glad to hear from you, buddy.
All right. Now, good talk to y'all.
All right, see you, buddy. All right, good to hear from Mike.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're going to run through a few tournaments here right quick, folks. That's coming up here this weekend. Let's see. Let me get the crappie. East Tennessee Crappie Club. Their next tournament will be April the 9th at 6:30 on Watch Bar. And you know what? I never did see on there where they was launching at. But I must have missed it. But you can get online, go to Facebook, and go to East Tennessee Crappie Club, and it'll give you all the information. But their next one's April the 9th. At start time at 6:30. Blue Ridge Bassmasters on Cherokee, April the 9th at the dam. It says the dam and draw, so they may have drawed at their club meeting there Monday night and decided to put in somewhere else, but that's just what's on the flyer. Fishers of Men, April the 16th, Cherokee Dam. USA Bass, Tom's Marine, April the 3rd. That's a Sunday, this coming weekend. and they're at 25E Bridge. Now, there's also a coinciding there, that Lucas Oil thing, it's up here at on April the 23rd. That is part of the USA Bass Trail, because they got a points thing. But that Norse tournament will be later on. But the April the 3rd at Cherokee 25E Bridge. Tennessee Team Trail, April the 9th, Douglas Shady Grove. White Pine Marine, April the 23rd, Douglas Shady Grove Ramp. Lucas Oil North Lake Open, April the 9th. That's coming up pretty quick, Saturday week. They're going to be at Brogan's Hollow. Heartland Anglers, April the 2nd, North Point 19, Watts Bar Dam, April the 9th. Then you got the Fountain City, Tim Irwin, May the 7th, and the Roane County Bass Tournament benefiting St. Jude's Hospital is on the 21st of May. So that'll be at the city park. And that pretty well covers everything that I know of right offhand. I did want to mention here's one that I didn't mention was the Tennessee volunteer team Bass Trail had their first. They got two divisions. They got a Eastern Tennessee and a Middle Tennessee division. They had the Middle Tennessee division last Saturday on Center Hill. It took about a little over 20 pounds to win it. And then they got the one here April the 2nd, which is this Saturday. It's going to be out of the canal over on Loudon Tellico. They're going to start, they'll be around after 5 o'clock. They'll start taking money if you haven't already registered. And the blast off will be about 7:30 to 3:30. And they're going to pay 100% payback, and for every 5 boats, he's going to pay a place. So if you're interested in that, that's a volunteer bass trail, and it's Phoenix sponsored or represented by Phoenix Boats. So James Knuckles is the tournament director, and be a good tournament to fish. And like I said, Jack Dunaway and Mike Byers won the Bill Williams tournament over there, so that's a good deal. Folks, we got a minute. I hope we got time to show our commercials, Brad. Okie doke. So we're going to have to sign off. Bill, right quick. Wesley's out of school this coming week, and he's wanting to fish. What we going to do?
We'll have to go every day.
I guess we will. Bad as we hate to.
Yeah,
As sure you heard that. As bad as we hate to, knowing I've got all that work to do, we'll have to take care of Wesley.
Yeah, that's right.
If something happens and he gets sick, we'll keep on going anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, Wes. Folks, God bless you and have a safe week, and we'll see you next week.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Rodney and Kay Harback invite everyone to come on over to Roane Street Grill to experience a pleasant dining experience with them. Rodney knows how important it is to get folks back to work after lunch, so they have a speedy lunch at Roane Street Grill. They will get you in and get you out. Every day they have a special at lunch or order off the menu. So go visit the fine folks at Roane Street Grill. Call them at 865-285-6025. That's Roane Street Grill, across from Jerry Duncan Ford in Harriman. Call them at 865-285-6025.